Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. So, listen, I wasn't there, okay? So, I don't know what happened. Um, I ain't been to none of the parties, I ain't been to none of the barbecues, I haven't been to any of the housewarmings, I have not been invited to the studio. I haven't been invited on any trips, so I wasn't there. Okay. But I just tend to believe, um, I choose to believe the stories, um, most, a lot of the stories that have been coming out um, about Puff Daddy. Uh, I believe I wasn't there. Kalenna. For those who don't know who Kalenna is, Kalenna um, was a member of Puff Daddy's group, Diddy Dirty Money. Amazing album. Um, she is an amazing songwriter. She has one of the best mixtapes I have ever heard. You can only listen to it. It's no longer available on music like streaming apps like Apple, Spotify. From what I remember, um, it's not on Apple. I know they used to have it on Google Play. It was called Chambers of Diaries, I believe. They used to have it on Google Play, and then Google Play went away. Remember? And then they now you can all the place I listen to it is on YouTube, basically. But she's a dope girl to me. She really is, and she was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I thought they did her so dirty on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Um, but she has now come out and she has spoken. Don Richard, who we were initially introduced to through the show Making the Band, she went on to become a part of the group Danity Kane, and then she went on to be a member of Diddy Dirty Money, and now she's an indie solo artist. I have followed Dawn's career um, pretty much since Danity Kane. I have continued to follow her solo career. Um, I think she's a dope artist who does not get her props. Talented as all get out, as some of the old folk like to say. Um, but Kalenna, sister, we gotta talk. This is what Kalenna had to say. So Kalenna has come out and so let's just read it. This is from the real Kalenna. She posted this on her Instagram page. I acknowledge the recent lawsuit filed by Don Richard in which my name has been mentioned 33 times. While I fully respect Dawn's right to recount her experiences, I want to emphasize that her account reflects her personal perspective and should not be interpreted as universal truth applicable to everyone involved. It's important to understand that while I was present in some of the same professional settings mentioned, many of the allegations and incidents described in this suit are not representative of my experiences, and some do not align with my own truth. I'm going to come back to that part. Tony is her husband. Tony and I have always conducted ourselves with the highest level of professionalism and integrity. We were not involved in, nor were we aware of any behavior that could have been considered abusive or unlawful. As this matter is now part of an ongoing legal process, I will refrain from discussing any specific details further. My focus continues to be my family, my music, and my work, which I will pursue with the same dedication, and positivity that has always guided me. Now let's go back to what you said at the top part, Miss Kalenna. And Kalenna, I like you. I really do. Okay. It is important to understand that while I was present in some of the same professional settings mentioned, many of the allegations and incidents described in this suit are not representative of my experiences, and some do not align with my own truth. Which, well, this is what I got a question. I got a question. You said, and some do not align with my own truth. Well, which ones do align with your truth? Which ones? Was it the one when she said they had y'all locked inside their car, but they let you out, but before you had got out, she had already used your cell phone to call her daddy, who was in Baltimore? Was it that one? Kalenna? I don't know. I wasn't there. And everybody's experience is different. Some people have different definitions of what abuse is. Um, I believe Don. I just do. I do. I do. I do. And Kalina, it's giving the check hit. It's giving the check hit. That's what it's giving. It's giving the check cleared. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what it's giving. Mm, yeah, yeah. It's giving I got something on the back end. It's giving I made a deal underneath the table. Uh-huh. Yeah. Kalina is a songwriter, so she has a way with words. That's the thing about people who actually can write. They have a way with words. Kalina. Kalina's truth is Kalina's truth. And she has said what she said. We just read it. We saw it. But Kalina, I have a big question mark after this post. It is what it is. People have their truth. But I don't believe, and I don't want to call Kalina a liar. I don't want to call her a liar. But I don't. I believe she's telling enough without telling it all. And some do not align with my truth. We were not involved in, nor were we aware. Because Don said he was over there. He was over there whooping on. Okay, she ain't say that. She didn't say that. Let me stop lying. She didn't say. I was about to say Don said he was over there whooping on your ass. But she didn't say that. She said that you were in a abusive relationship. Now, what type of abuse? We don't know. But that's what she said. And that you wanted to leave that relationship. We don't know if it was financial, emotional, mental, physical. We don't know. So are you saying that she's lying about that too? She mentioned your name 33 times. Hmm. Were you at the table? So you're saying you were not at the table when she said Puffy allegedly punched Cassie and Neil was there and Usher was there and Jimmy Levine and other celebrities were there? Are you saying you were not there either? Mm, I guess, girl. Huh. All right, y'all. Shout out to Kalina. Shout out to Dawn. Girl, fuck Puffy. Willie. Willie. I got some kinfolk named Willie. Anytime I hear somebody whose name is Willie, Tyrone, James, my eye go up. Mm. You know people with certain names, you gotta watch them a little bit. Like, Shout out to all the Willis though. Hey, shout out to the Willis who watching. Shout out to the James and the Tyrones who watching. Shout out to all y'all whose man's your man name is Tyrone Willie or James. James Jr. Willie Jr. Willie. Ray J. Brandy's brother. Hey, that's Brandy's brother. Ray J is a mess. He's a mess. Willie is a mess. I think his real name is William, but girl, whatever. Government name. There's some audio that has been leaked. Well, not even leaked, girl. Ray J was recording it. It wasn't even leaked. It was recorded by Ray J. So it sounds like Ray J and Princess got into a physical altercation. That's what it sounds like to me. I'm gonna play the audio. The video is really, he has the phone and the phone is facing the ceiling, so you can't even see anything. You could hear, so there's really no need for me to post a video. The only thing that you really saw was like one of the kids kind of like walking by, but other than that, the phone was facing the ceiling the entire time. So I just want to play this audio of Ray J, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's play this audio because this is a mess. I just want to make sure are you good? Dada never did nothing to anybody, right? Mama never did nothing to me. Dada never did nothing to mama, right? Girl, let me tell y'all something. I do want to hear what y'all have to say, but my stance is he's coaching these kids. This is called coaching 101. Everything is safe. Have Dada put hands on mama or mama put hands on Dada? No, right? Okay, so there's no reason to call the police, yes, right? We're just making a movie. We're just playing, okay? You're just making a movie? Girl, let me tell you something. Those kids are gonna be in therapy. Girl, y'all don't want to believe it. When I get on here and y'all be want to holler and scream, you ain't got no kids, I ain't got no kids. And I don't want none either. Okay, but I was a child, okay? I think we've all experienced, I'm spitting all in y'all face. We've all experienced childhood, regardless if you have kids or not. And when I tell y'all that it starts at home, right? Now we do know that once we go off into the world, really and truly, once we go off into the world in middle school, high school, then that can really start to shape the person who we are based off of the experiences we have with our peers. But y'all be wanting to know why folks end up in therapy. This is why. This is why. Ray J and probably Princess too have convinced their kids that when they over there tussling, or when Ray J over there knocking Princess upside her head between a washing and a dryer, that they just shooting a movie. We just shooting a movie, right? No, either one or two things are happening. Either they're fighting each other, or either Princess getting her ass whooped. Ain't no movie. Can we go to your house? We can go to my house, but I just want to make sure everything is safe here with Melody and everybody. Oh, so we go to my house first. But can we go to your house right now? Go get you a sweater. Go get a sweater, and we'll go. But nothing crazy has happened. I got it all on tape. All right, so let's get you some. Let's put on your shoes. I gotta leave, baby. I don't want anything that. Everything's okay. I just want to make sure everything is safe. I love your mom. Your mom loves me. No, I love your mom. Your mom loves me. This is sad. It's sad because I think that Princess is a mess, but I think Ray J is a bigger mess, and I think that Ray J is the type of person who gets away with being a mess because Ray J is a charmer, right? If you watch Love and Hip Hop, Ray J is someone who he has a charming personality. And I think those are the ones who be hell on wheels behind closed doors. Ray J is the person who still walks around. He has not unlatched. He's still walking around at his big ass age with Sonya's titty in his mouth. And now I think of who I think is a big part of the problem, but I think that one of them has finally kind of like wiped her hands clean with the nigga was that Brandy and that Sonya. I think Sonya and Brandy were always an issue when it came to Ray J and him not being able to stand in being a man and being a grown up and being an adult. I always felt like it was Sonya who wore the skirt and the pants in that household. No shade. And I always felt like it was always going to be any woman who got involved with Ray J, girl, you were going to be marrying Ray J, Brandy, and his mama. I think from what I've been hearing, I think Brandy has started to kind of distance herself from her brother because I think she's starting to realize the nigga is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? And that babying him, pacifying him, that shit is old, tied and through. I think Ray J is hell on wheels. I do. I think Princess Love was someone who, girl, did she used to date Floyd Mayweather? I think Princess Love thought she had hit a jackpot. Let me get with Brandy's brother, have a couple of kids. Girl, I didn't even know this. I think the diva, shout out to the diva. She was the first person who said this. I think it was her. Girl, let me stop lying on people. Um, Ray J owned Princess Love's name.
I just want to keep it documented that nothing is happening and that we both respect each other and love each other. This was just a pretend thing, okay? We just had an argument, okay? I don't want it to get out of hand, and I wanted to make sure it's recorded and seen so we're all super safe. Just because somebody has a disagreement doesn't mean anything, you know? Calling the police over a disagreement is loud.
Even if it hadn't turned physical, I'm almost positive that based off of Ray J telling the kids that they were just shooting a movie, that their arguments get very loud to the point where it more than likely scares the kids. And so their way of cleaning it up is by telling the kids, oh, we're just shooting a movie. This is sad. This is the reason why these kids gonna be in therapy. Gonna be fucked up in the head because of their mama and their daddy. If Ray J is a problem, Princess, you a fool for letting that man come around your kids. Girl, I don't give a damn. Y'all be trying to act like I be saying like it's messed up that I'm saying keep girl. Look at Ray J. Look at Ray J. Cause I don't see Princess nowhere coaching the kids. And if she is, we ain't got no documentation. We hear what Ray J is doing.
And I'm not with that. Okay? I love you. Your mom loves you. Did you check on your mom? Or check on her one more time. Tell her you're going with that. Or we'll do it one more time and tell her you're going with that. You have to one more time so she knows you're going with me. Okay? That's the right thing to do. Huh? We're just going.
Now that's the only clip that I saw. Maybe the clip is longer, and there could have been some actual visual to go along with the audio. But in that clip, it's just a ceiling. Um, I don't know. Listen, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. But based off what I heard, is giving coaching one on one. It's giving they probably always fuss and fight. And when I say fight, I don't even want to say that it turns physical. I'll take that back. But I know that it's not probably. It gets very loud, a lot of chaos to the point where they have coached those kids into believing, and I believe Princess probably does it too, that it's okay. We're just shooting a movie. It's not okay. Sad. But we're just gonna pray for the kiddies, honey. We're gonna pray for the kiddies. All right, y'all. All right, so Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake hit with a $500 fine and 25 hours of community service after pleading guilty in DWI case. As a part of the plea agreement for a lesser charge of driving while ability impaired, Timberlake was instructed to make a PSA and public apology. He was slapped on the wrist with a $500 fine. Girl, he probably dug it. Girl, $500. Girl, he probably just went to his car and probably dug in his girl, one of the consoles or whatever, girl, one of the the glove compartment, and it was like, girl, is there $500 in here somewhere? Give me that $500. I gotta pay this $500 in community service after the court felt the original requirements weren't enough. This all started back in June when Justin was pulled over for running a stop sign and the officer smelled alcohol on his breath. The officer said Justin refused a breathalyzer test, didn't do well on the field sobriety test, and had bloodshot eyes. He was arrested and charged with DWI at the time. So let's listen to what Justin Timberlake had to say.
Found myself in a position where I could have made a different decision, but I've had some time to reflect on that. And I also understand the fact that all of you are here, that I have a platform, you have a platform, we share that platform. And so what I
Don't put that on us. Well, I have a platform. You have a platform. No, no, no. You keep this on you, nickel. Okay? Don't bring us into it. Because, bitch, we weren't pulled over. Okay? You was.
like to say to everyone watching and listening, even if you've had one drink, don't get behind the wheel of a car. There's so many alternatives. Um, Call a friend, take an Uber. There's many travel apps. Still, take a taxi. Um, this is a mistake that I made, but I'm hoping that whoever's watching and listening right now can learn from this mistake. I know that I certainly have. And like I said, even one drink, don't get behind the wheel of a car. I also said this in the courtroom before, but I grew up in a small town, so I can appreciate and understand these.
Okay, what's going on with the internet? What's going on? Girl, something going it's not even my internet, girl. I think it's Instagram. Has y'all Instagram been acting up for the last few hours? Because mine has. I don't know what's going on.
But I just want to say to everyone who's been involved, um, from everyone in the courtroom to everyone outside, including the police department, that I'm very grateful, and I thank them. And I guess in closing, I'd like to say we can all be more safe out there, and I'm going to do my part. I hope that everyone else does their part. And thank you very much. I found myself in.
Girl, it is what it is. On a serious note, you know, we get on here and we kick in, we laugh, and we judge. Um, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I have never gotten behind the wheel of a car um, intoxicated, because I have. I had a wake up call one time. No one was hurt. I wasn't hurt. It wasn't a wreck or anything, but it was really, really bad. I just remember it being really, really bad. This is probably my like late 20s, and I just remember driving home and it was really, really bad. And I just knew I wasn't gonna make it home. You know, the thing is, people have lost loved ones due to um, people not being responsible, um, people being reckless. You know, Gail says that Justin isn't reckless. It's reckless. Um, And there's a chance that if he wouldn't have been pulled over when he was pulled over, there is a chance he could have hurt someone, himself or an innocent bystander. Um, but people have lost loved ones to, you know, folks getting behind the wheel of a car. There's no excuse for anybody, right? There's definitely no excuse for a millionaire. But y'all have all the access in the world to hire a driver, girl, get a black Uber, Lyft, uh, girl. Like there really is no reason for any of us to get behind the wheel of a car, but not but there definitely is no reason for someone who has access to just hire a driver to get behind the wheel of a car. It's just dumb. It's stupid. All around, but yeah, sending love and light to those who have lost loved ones to drunk drivers. Remember that guy Henry Ruggs? He had took like 18 shots, got behind the wheel of a car, ran into a girl. She was trapped inside the car. I think the car caught on fire. She couldn't get out. The dog couldn't get out. Isn't that horrible? So yeah. So again, the good thing is no one was hurt. Um, and we all just need to do a better job of being more responsible when you get behind the wheel of a car. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I will talk to y'all later. Matter of fact, I'm about to walk. Okay, girl. I'm about to walk to the restaurant because I feel like having a couple of cocktails and a little taco. I might have a margarita, and then I'm gonna walk back home. And plus, it kind of feels good. It's not. It's starting to cool down a little. It's starting, the heat. Girl. What's the temperature? Let's check the temperature. Let's check the temperature, baby girl. Let's see. Let's see, baby. Oh, it's 84. Okay, that's not too bad. The other day it was like 70 something. It felt so good. Oh, it felt so good. I was so happy. Excuse me. Oh, tomorrow is supposed to be 69. Girl, I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait to this winter, girl. I'm about to, girl, this is another thing too. So I think I'm about to start putting on clothes. Y'all know I'm not a big clothes person, unless I'm going out of town. But for the girls who don't know, winter, fall, that's my girl. That's my time. And so I was like, girl, I want to start putting on some clothes and stop looking a mess. That's what I said. But I always, it never work out the way I say it's gonna work out. So, girl, I have all these clothes right here. Some pants that I need to go get hemmed. They are extremely too long. This is one place I get jeans from. And I feel like their jeans are like 36, 38 in length. Girl, why do y'all make y'all jeans so long? I'm not into the long, your pants dragging on the ground. It's okay for my pants to hit the ground, right? But I'm not into the habit. Like, girl, I don't understand people who just walk around with their pants dragging on the ground. You having to lift your pants up all the time. The bottom of the pants are dirty. No. So yeah, I have these pants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 6 right here, and some more in my closet that I need to go. I wish I knew how to hem clothes myself. I don't. So I'm just gonna take them to this little lady up the street, the look cleaner. It's an Asian fish, Asian lady. I wish my grandmother was still alive. Cause girl, I could take one to her. She could probably try to hem them. She used to sew back in the day. Well, she hasn't. She didn't before she passed away. She really didn't sew anymore. But back in the day, she used to sew. My grandmother could make whole dresses. She made when my mother got married. She made I think it was somebody's dress for the wedding. Girl, she was a whole seamstress. So, girl, if she was here, girl, I could have just took them to her. Hey, nanny, girl, can you fix these pants for me? Girl, how many pairs you got? Girl, about 17. Hey! Anyway, child, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye, y'all.